Hello, this is Sepharad, creator of the VMR modification for Splinter Cell Blacklist Spy vs Merc. Today I want to talk about the Intel devices because many of you seem to have trouble with it. I'll explain you how they work and how to counteract those devices while being a spy. So first, let's see at the Intel device. So as you can see, I'm pretty close to that device and it doesn't detect me in any way. That's because it works in different way than in the original game. It has the range of the security mine, which is about this far. Yeah, now I'm out of range. Now I'm in the range. So as long as I'm in the range, I'm being constantly detected. When I go out, it's few seconds before the detection marker disappears. So I'm not tagged anymore. How to find those devices or how to counteract them? First of all, it's noiseless. It's not shining in the dark or something like this, so it may be a little bit difficult to find them, especially it has the light only on one side of this spinning circle, so it may be visible just from time to time, not all the time in the shadows. The best way to notice them is to use your vision mode. In VMR, as you can see on the bottom bar, every vision mode of a spy is equipped with the EMF detector. So as you can see, those points on the detectors below, are just electricity sources detected by my vision. So as you can see, B terminal is heavily guarded by the security gadgets. This one is also detected, so when I come around it, it's like you can see it's changing its position pretty far. So it means that the gadget is being close. If I try to do it with this, you can, if you have some experience with this, you are able to tell actually where is the gadget. So if I see the indicator like there might be a gadget somewhere, I have a few options to counteract it. The first, the easiest and most intuitive option is to just use the EMP grenade, which will simply kill the device. It's not the best option because the mercenaries will get a notification about gadget being destroyed and they'll start to look for the gadget which is missing. They will replace it and probably start looking for you in the area around. So in order to avoid that, you can use the smoke grenade, which is also mixed with chaff particles in it. So what it does, as you can see, I'm coming close to the entrance and I can clearly see on my EMF detection that there is a security gadgets being on this entrance, placed on this entrance. So what I could do is to throw this smoke grenade, and now you can see the particles, chaff particles being in it. And now when I go through the area secured by the Intel device, I'm not being detected at all. The difference between destroying a gadget and using your smoke grenade is that the merc won't get the notification about gadget being destroyed. It's not only the icon on the HUD of a merc, but it's also the sound indicator. With this one, he gets only icons, so he doesn't get the sound. It's easy to miss the icon itself. It's the easier way. And the other thing is, like, if he gets only icon, he's not able to tell where, what entrance did you get into the terminal, because if he comes here to check, the Intel device is fine, so he's not able to tell that you've been in here. But if it's destroyed, he immediately knows that you came here for some reason to this entrance. Okay, so it's very situational. The other thing that you can use to kind of take advantage of the security devices is simply to throw your sticky cam. You can now go to the terminal, for example A, you know, like this. It doesn't detect me at all. You can go to A, get really close to the A terminal, which is being guarded by the merc who's also securing B. Now you do something like this. You use your sticky cam and explode it near to the security gadget. What happens now is, like, mercenary gets an indication about his gadget being destroyed, so he starts to look for the gadget. He goes to B, finds the gadget being destroyed, so he's convinced that you must be on B trying to hack the terminal, so he goes there and tries to secure the area, while you're in fact on A and are ready to hack the terminal. And I want to just remind you that they don't get any notification about your hacking in close range. Yeah, now they get. This is the remote part. It's pretty fast. It's not difficult to survive it because of the shadows and how silent the spy is. So basically,
you're halfway there. Stay with it.
If you start this part, it's pretty difficult to die. It's only to delay time between going from one hack to another.
First hack successful. That's a
As
good
you
start.
can see, I can rehack the terminal, and all of the 3 terminals are available all the time for hacking, which creates more complex gameplay, because the mercs need to spread attention and search for spies all the time, and not wait for them to start hack and just
vulnerable terminals in the
close
AO.
the
Go to
gameplay
work.
in the tiny hacking area. Okay, so let's go back to B terminal. Now we will try to destroy the gadget because we know it's here. Yeah, as soon as I'm being detected like that, I was detected because I came too close. Let's find another Intel device. Where did you get the indicator? Somewhere around there. Oh, this is a security mine, by the way. You can just try to EMP that. We don't have EMP grenades. Okay. I can use my crossbow to get rid of this gadget, because the crossbow is using now EMP bolts that generate waves. So I don't need to shoot at the gadget itself. I can just shoot here, and the wave will destroy the security mine. Okay, we can see there's intel in there. Let's say I'm getting detected by that intel. The way I can use a smoke grenade just to cancel that marking if I have to. So it doesn't have to be as painful and long as it is without counteracting the effects of it. Okay, so I'm basically at the terminal area, and I could hack the objective. You can clearly see that every intel is being marked on my bottom hub, every single one. I'm using the classic spy, which is having night vision goggles, This is huge advantage because I can use the vision mode all the time without getting worried to be detected by the mercenaries. Mercenaries cannot detect me using night vision goggles, though if I'm using thermal or any kind of vision that is able to see through walls, I can also be detected by the mercenary with the same bottom HUD icon, like I do now detecting the security devices. So I have to be careful with other classes how I use my vision mode. It's more like if you suspect that in some place there might be a gadget like here, you just check with your vision mode, okay, it's there or it's not, and turn it off, because you don't want to be detected by the mercenaries so easily. So yeah. And I think that's basically all, because Intel devices are not that big deal, I guess, for experienced spy, and if you know actually how to counteract those devices.